I'm Susan, and I'm 77 years old. And since I've moved to Colorado and met Dr. Joe and been having regular adjustments, I've been able to continue my swimming. I came from the East Coast and I could swim in the ocean, and I swam in pools, and I was teaching swimming lessons there and a competitive swimmer. And then I was able to continue that swimming here. I'm teaching swimming, and then I was even up to 4,000 yards in the pool when I came out here, and when I continued doing that, and I'm still teaching swimming lessons. I also, since these mountains are calling me, I see mountains that we didn't have in the East Coast. I've been hiking, and I've been doing 14ers, and I've done 7 since I've been out here with no pain. And then I do biking because there are tons of bike trails, and that's without pain. And my longest ride has been 40 miles just around the bike trails. And it's wonderful that I feel good to be able to do these things. I'm thankful because of this beautiful place out here, but without being aligned right, I would not be able to do these things based on the way I was feeling in the East Coast. My back was hurting because I'd been through clearing our house, ready to sell it, put it on the market to sell, and to move out to Colorado. And it took about 2 months to get that ready, and then waited and put our house on the market, and it sold right away. So we had to pack up and move out. So everything was done quickly, and we did it all ourselves. So when I got out to Colorado after a 5-day drive in the car with all of our stuff, and a truck too, I was hurting. And so I thought, well, it's just muscle, it'll go away. And 6 months and it still hadn't gone away. So I went to get PT, 12 weeks of PT, and it was still hurting. It did not go away. It felt good while I was there, but then I came home and it just didn't last. So then I have some family members that suggested, how about going to see Dr. Joe at Meridian? So I said, I don't know anything about that, but I went, and it was a miracle. It wasn't a miracle, it was just the right thing to do, because he put whatever, my spine in a line, my neck in a line, and everything, all the pain went away and stayed away. I'm not ready to be old, so I wasn't ready to have a chronic pain. And I thought, no, life is better. There's more to do out here in Colorado, and I don't need this pain in my back. So I don't really know where it was, what it was, but Dr. Joe straightened it out, straightened my back out, or whatever, put everything back where it belongs. So everything was working right. And I do that. So I was very frustrated until I realized this straightening was important to all parts of my body, not just right there in my back. I think you were showed concern for my whole body. I mean, there was some nutrition advice that came in, and just spiritual health, well-being all over, x-rays, and then other exercises to do at home, routines to get established in at home, as well as regular adjustments. And so that's what's kept me from having any problems. And I've gotten 7 or 8 years older since I've been here, and I don't have 7 or 8 more new pains. I don't have any pains because my pain didn't come back. It didn't come back. Even though I was still getting settled in our new place, unpacking, packing, or moving things, getting rid of some things that we brought because we brought too much. It wasn't hurting anymore after he got me straightened out. And then I continued to increase the intensity of the fun things I was doing, and no pain came back. The things that I've been able to enjoy doing since I've moved and since I've gotten adjusted, regular adjustments, I swim a lot, and so I'm not hurting after I swim. And then there's these things called mountains. Coming from the East Coast, we didn't know what a mountain was. We had some bumps, and I walked on the ocean, on the beach a lot, and I could walk for miles. But there was more than just walking to do out in Colorado, so I wanted to try everything. So I got a bike and I started biking up and down hills. I didn't do mountains with my bike, but then I put my feet on the mountains and I started going up, and I kept going up, and I increased my height and my elevations. And my goodness, I didn't have any pain. And then I put a backpack on my back and I didn't have any pain. And I was carrying about 30 pounds on my pack as I would ascend some 14ers. And so I've been able to do 7 14ers and I am not hurting. I hike with a group, and it's just been more than I ever thought I would be able to do. Looking at those mountains, I thought, they're nice, but I don't hear them calling my name. But when I felt so good that I wasn't having any pain, I just kept going, and I still will keep going. I still swim, and I still bike, and I walk, and I have no pain. And I can swim faster than sharks now. But it's true. I mean, I am healthier here in Colorado because of my adjustments, and I'd never heard of I'd heard of a chiropractor, but I'd never been. And if I'd still in Delaware, I'd still be walking flat beaches and swimming in the ocean. But, that's not stressing my body like this Colorado activities can stress. And I feel really good. I do. After I had been adjusted the first time, there was immediate relief. And I just wondered, is it going to last? Well, I came back just because I needed to keep up with this. I was told to keep up with it so I wouldn't get any more pain. And so I'd say within the first month, I was pain-free and it stayed away. But I did regular adjustments, but I was able to increase my activity still with no pain.